This is the fourth gate of Kammasaka Zen, known as Monastery Rules. This is the seventh and the last Dharma talk in the first gate. This Dharma talk is known as the interconnection. Zen, with its intricate interplay of rituals, imagery, and paradoxical sayings, and paradoxical teachings, it invites us as practitioners to a profound exploration of the truth and self-realization. So in this last Dharma talk of the fourth gate, I want to explore the interconnectedness of the fourth gate of Kammasaka Zen, known as monastery rituals, the fourth ox-herding picture, catching the ox, the koan, if you meet a Buddha on the road, kill him, and all of this alongside the Buddha's teachings of right mindfulness, the second step on the Noble Eightfold Path. These elements collectively illuminate the Zen journey towards liberation by unveiling the dynamic interplay between discipline, direct experience, and the cultivation of the correct mental attitude. Monastery rituals form a cornerstone in Zen, form the cornerstone of Zen practice, offering a structured, intentional space where practitioners can align their minds with the present moment. And the fourth gate emphasizes the importance of gaining or engaging with these rituals wholeheartedly, transforming mundane acts into sacred activities. Whether it's bowing or chanting or sharing meals, they can become moments of opportunities for mindfulness, stripping away the ego, or stripping away the ego's grasp and anchoring practitioners in the here and now. But these rituals, they're not ends. They're not ends in themselves, but means to cultivate clarity and concentration. And these are essential components of right-mindedness. The repetitive, deliberate nature of rituals, it tends to mirror the steady discipline required to train the mind, much like taming an unruly ox. And engaging fully in ritual teaches practitioners to surrender self-centered motivations and develop an openness simply to the flow of life. And it's in doing so the rituals foster a state of mental alignment, free from distraction or delusion, paving a way for insight simply into the nature of reality. The fourth ox-herding picture, catching the ox, it portrays a moment when the seeker manages to grasp the ox, the symbol of the wandering mind. And this image captures the dual nature of spiritual practice at this stage. Also captures the immense effort and the beginning of mastery. So the ox, though caught, is still wild and resistant, reflecting the mind's tendency to stray towards desire, aversion, ignorance. As in the context of right-mindedness, catching the ox signifies a pivotal shift in our mental discipline. And the practitioner begins to recognise and confront habitual patterns of thought, training the mind to stay focused in the present moment. And this particular step, it parallels the Buddha's guidance on cultivating mental states that are based in wholesome intentions that are free from craving, free from ill will, and free from harmful tendencies. And it's by holding firmly the rope of mindfulness that the practitioner takes responsibility for guiding the mind towards virtuous and skillful thinking. And the ox's resistance also reminds us that taming the mind requires patience and perseverance. And this aligns with the practice of right-mindedness, which is not merely a passive state. It's not a passive state of mental purity, but an active, deliberate cultivation of thoughts that align with the Dharma. So the act of catching the ox, or holding the ox, catching and holding the ox, underscores the effort needed to redirect the mind from skillful patterns now towards liberation. The koan. If you meet a Buddha on the road, kill him. This koan challenges us as practitioners to confront our attachments to fixed ideas and conceptual understanding. And at first glance, the koan appears violent. Yet its deeper meaning is an invitation to let go of all idealised projections and mental constructs, even those of the Buddha. So Zen teaches that clinging to a conceptual Buddha, it obstructs the direct experience and it can hinder true realisation. And this koan, it too resonates deeply with the practice of right-mindedness. The Buddha himself described right-mindedness as the cultivation of mental states that are aligned with wisdom and compassion, free from delusion. And it's this clinging to idealised notions or rigid beliefs that is a form of the delusion. Because as it perpetuates a separation between the practitioner and reality. So the koan urges us as practitioners to recognise the ultimate truth cannot be confined simply to words or symbols or external representations, even of the Buddha himself. In catching the ox and engaging in monastery rituals, the practitioner encounters moments where they may project significance into the practice of symbols. But this is just mistaking them as the goals. The koan serves as a reminder to kill these projections and return to the essence of the practice. Direct, unmediated awareness. This is the essence of right-mindedness. Abandoning attachment to mental fabrications, and to cultivate a mind simply rooted in the clarity and the presence of the present moment. So the fourth gate, the fourth ox-herding picture, and the koan converge in their emphasis on direct experience and conceptualization. And that it's monastery rituals that ground the practitioner in the present moment by offering a framework for cultivating mindfulness and discipline. And the image in the catching of the ox provides a metaphor for taming the mind and developing the resolve that is necessary for liberation. The koan, meanwhile, dismantles any attachment to forms and concepts that are encountered along the way. So, together, these elements guide the practitioner towards right-mindedness by highlighting the importance of balance. Rituals provide structure, yet the practitioner must not cling to them. The ox represents the mind, but the practitioner must go beyond even the metaphor of the ox. Go beyond the metaphor of the ox. The Buddha, revered as a teacher, must ultimately be killed in the sense of transcending conceptual dependence. And then right-mindedness emerges as a state of dynamic equilibrium. A mind both disciplined and free, engaged yet unattached. So, the Noble Eightfold Path, right-mindedness, is closely linked to the first step, right understanding. Right understanding provides the wisdom foundation, while right-mindedness translates that understanding into the mental attitude necessary for ethical and meditative practice. It involves maintaining intentions. Intentions free from greed, free from hatred, and free from delusion, thereby supporting the development of compassion, the development of generosity, and the development of wisdom. The fourth gate of Kamisaka exemplifies this principle by encouraging practitioners to approach rituals with humility and reverence, and cultivating a mind that is steady and open. The fourth ox-herding pictures teaches the value of recognizing and harnessing the mind's tendencies and simply redirecting them towards the path of awakening. And then the koan underscores the importance of letting go of rigid notions and fostering a mind that is fluid and adaptable. Each of these elements contributes to the practitioner's journey of aligning their mental states with the Dharma, fulfilling the essence of right-mindedness. And it's this alignment that transforms mundane experiences into opportunities of insight, allowing the practitioner to live with integrity and awareness. Therefore, Kammasaka Zen's fourth gate, the fourth ox-herding picture, and the koan, if you meet a Buddha on the road, kill him, collectively illuminate the intricate path towards right-mindedness through the discipline of rituals, through the effort of taming the mind, and through the paradox of transcending conceptual attachments. That way, we as practitioners are invited into a dynamic, embodied practice of awakening. And right-mindedness, as taught by the Buddha, serves as the thread weaving these elements together. It is the mental clarity that arises when the practitioner aligns their thoughts and intentions with the truth of the understanding of impermanence, interdependence, and non-attachment. These keep coming up. And it's this state of mind that enables the practitioner to navigate the complexities of life with wisdom, but also with compassion, transcending both the ox and the Buddha, to simply embody the essence of liberation. And as we engage with these teachings, we're reminded that the path to awakening, it's not a linear journey, but it's more like a dance of discipline, a dance of insight, and a dance of letting go. And monastery rituals, the image of catching the ox and the paradoxical wisdom of the koan, they all converge to guide us towards the heart of the Dharma. A mind free, present, and in harmony with all there is. I hope you've enjoyed this fourth gate. I look forward to seeing you in the next gate. Thank you for listening today.